Hey guys, I wanted to do a video on what I'm feeding my discus fish and kind of explain what worked for me, what may or may not work for you. But I guess as far as my background goes, I have 8 discus fish in a 60-gallon aquarium. I purchased them approximately 4 months ago. They are juveniles, they're still growing out. I did buy them at probably around, on average, between 4 and 4.5 inches. And I got them from Discus Hans in Baltimore. Most people would know him. He's pretty well known, and his name is on some of the products we're going to show you, but not necessarily everything that I feed my discus. So starting out, I will start with the flakes. So as far as the flakes go, I am feeding my discus the flakes once in the morning. They're pretty much similar to any kind of tropical flake that you're going to see. They are not super hearty. They're not super high in protein, but they every morning I pretty much give them a dusting or a pinch or two of the flakes. They take to them. They certainly will eat them in the tank. However, it's not my staple item that I feed my discus. On occasion, I will give them brine shrimp. You can purchase brine shrimp in various forms. In my situation, I do feed from the cone, where I will take a block of the brine shrimp and I'll bust it up, place it inside the cone, flip it upside down, stick it on the side of the glass, and the discus do feed from it. They seem to like it pretty well, and I'll take one of the blocks and break it up to the point, I'm trying to do this one hand again, but break one up and throw it in there inside the cone. And they seem to take an interest, but I would consider this more of a snack. It's not more of your protein oriented type meal that the discus are going to require. And on occasion, I will mix in or sometimes substitute the California blackworm. And it comes in, for me, the best place I seem to find these are online from this company right here that is aquaticfoods.com. You can find them on Amazon, but they come in 2 forms. It's going to be your blocks, which you can break them up just like you can with the brine shrimp, or the easiest way that I'll probably continue to purchase would be your loose worms, which are just what they are. They're loose. Pinch them off inside the cone. You can mix and match. You can put them in with the brine shrimp and the blackworm. And the other, I think, staple, although it's in the same packaging, it's not the same thing, is Sera Discus granules. So this is just a smaller spare tube that I got from, and I just threw the granules in here. So they're similar to more of like a cichlid pellet, but they're specific to discus fish. And what I'll do, I'll take a few pinches of this and throw this in a small container of water and let them soak for probably about 5 to 10 minutes. And they double in size. You throw them into the tank and the discus go crazy for them. These are all substitutes, I guess you could say, for the main food that my discus require, and most would, is you're going to be your Beefheart. So this is from Discus Hans as well. He does sell them in a block. I believe it's a 1 pound block that you can get. And so what I'll usually do is I'll get it home. I will cut it up into strips where it's more manageable. Put it in my heat sealer, and I'll date it and keep it in the freezer, and basically break off what I need, heat seal the rest, and put it in storage. Lasts a very long time, but the Beefheart is the staple, in my opinion, of what discus really require to eat and be healthy and also grow out. A strip like this would probably last me maybe 3 weeks. You got to remember their stomach's about the size of their eyeballs, so you're not going to want to overfeed them, but giving them meals of a variety of different things where they can eat them quickly, and you're not overfeeding them to the point where You're going to have issues in the future. Smaller meals that they consume, but basically the Beefheart is the center of what you're going to feed them. The rest of this stuff you could go without, although giving them a variety of foods will certainly help you when there's times where you don't have the availability to go out and buy Beefheart, which could be sometimes hard to, or difficult to find or keep. So just wanted to give you that snapshot of what I'm feeding mine. Again, the flake food is very simple. You know, from what I understood, you could feed these fish with just this, and they would be fine and healthy. However, depending on what your goals are with your aquarium, how big or large you want your fish to be, in my opinion and what I've researched, the Beefheart is what you want to give your fish. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are feeding your fish. Any comments or any suggestions. Stay tuned.